What's up, guys? Good morning from beautiful sunny Bacalar. In today's video I'm going to give you a full breakdown of the lodging right here behind me, Casa Bakal. We're going to check out the breakfast buffet in a little bit, talk about the comfort of the beds, the rooms, the staff, etc. But first, guys, morning kayak ride. I'm going to take you guys along out there to Bird Island in the center of your screen. Start the day off right here in Bacalar. Vámonos. Oh, beautiful. I caught up with Agustina. Hey. So guys, one thing right off the bat, one huge advantage to why I picked Casa Bakal for this trip, especially for Agustina's first experience in Bacalar, is the proximity to Bird Island right there in front of us. It's just about a 15-minute paddle out, and you get to be at one of the most beautiful nature reserves and bird habitats, the most biodiverse bird habitats in all of Mexico. And it's a beautiful place to just tie up the kayak and spend the morning, spend an early afternoon swimming. Just bring your rash guard, something to block the sun, a nice hat. You cannot wear sunscreen out here. And I thought this video would be good for first-time Bacalar people since it's Agustina's first time out here. So I can kind of check all the boxes for you on what to bring. And you can see right there that Agustina's got her long sleeve rash guard that we bought at Chedraui. Last minute. Chedraui Selecto on 10th Ave in Playa del Carmen is where you can get those. ¿Te gusta? Yeah. Nice way to start off that site right there. I don't know if you guys can see that in the shot, but the group of paddle boarders way out there in the sunrise. What a gorgeous way to start off the day. I know I've said that before, but bears repeating. And when you get to this point, you can actually, you can hear the island. It's just teeming with wildlife. Really excited to see what we see out here. I have actually seen a crocodile out here before, but there's never been any reported issues with the crocs that I'm aware of. But it is something to keep an eye out for. And also, you can't go beyond the rope. Just so you know, there's a fence and a rope. This is a protected area. So we're going to get up as close to the island as possible and see what we can see. We'll get in the water and cool off a little bit. A little chapuzon to start the day. So a little pro tip for you first timers. A lot of the pontoon tours that come out here come out later in the day, and they actually anchor right off of this south part. And they do that because it's one of the more shallow, kind of wadeable parts of the island. So if you're just coming out here for the first time, it's actually shallow enough right there to tie up the kayak and just get out and chill in the water. And that's what we're going to do. Show you where we tie up here in a minute. I actually realized, guys, that my kayak does not have any kind of rope. Unfortunately, Agustina's does have a short one, so we'll make do with just that. But you'll want to make sure that you bring some type of rope or twine or something like that so you can tie your kayak up and go for a nice swim and not have to worry about it. Adelante, vamos para allá. Hi. Agustina has arrived. She's made it to the spot. So yeah, we're just gonna tie up right here and enjoy some bird sounds and some waiting, some chilling. Definitely a good idea as well to bring like a thermos of coffee or hot water and do some mates out here. They actually did have coffee ready to go at 6:30 this morning at the at Casa Bakal, which was pretty sweet. All right, walk the plank.
Yeah.
Oh, that was super chill spot. Nice little swim, chapuzon. Time to head to Cenote Negro for stop number 2 on our little morning kayak. I think it's the deepest cenote in the lagoon. There's Cocalitos is pretty deep, but I think Cenote Negro is even deeper, and that is straight ahead. So let's go check that out. Agustina is surprisingly savage on the kayak. She's fast. She's digging deep before breakfast time, mobbing. Wow, guys, okay, so this is what I was talking about. I think we arrived just slightly late. There's a whole line of pontoon boats going into Cenote Negro, doing these pontoon tours. So we got a little bit of boat traffic to deal with, but no worries. What's going on here? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pontoon boats in the cenote and a huge group of paddleboarders and one Agustina. Hola mi gente. Cenote Negro. ¿Escuchaste su tour? ¿Qué dijo?
Dijo que algo de que por el movimiento de las placas tectónicas quedan alineados estos cenotes, pero no sé si es algo así.
So we don't know if that's actually true.
I don't know.
So he was saying, one of the tour guides was saying something about tectonic plates causing these cenotes to kind of open up. Got lots of pontoon boats mobbing by. And that's why you bring the dry bag. Alright, looks like we're about to have this place all to ourselves.
Ahora sí me quiero platanito.
It's very, very, very deep right here. Can't we need a banana? Give you the strength for the paddle back. You gave me the broken one.
Of course, because it's my birthday.
Yeah, it's true. Alright guys, so I was just actually speaking with one of the local guides, Angelo, ahí, y nos dijo que he told us it's actually 100 meters deep, and then Cocalitos is 80 meters, and then Esmeralda is 60 meters deep. So this is definitely one of the deeper cenotes. I don't know if in all of Quintana Roo, but it's 100 meters deep. That's insane. Probably should put on my life jacket. And just like that, guys, it has gotten windy and wavy. It can change quick. I'm rowing backwards. Yeah, it's gotten a little choppy for sure. That's one of the big risks of getting too far out when you're on a paddleboard, is it can get actually really, really windy, to where it's difficult in a kayak, but borderline impossible if you're intermediate on the paddleboard. So we got sailboat name of the day right here. Okay, it looks like Chicken Parts, Rockport, Texas. I thought it said Chicken Farts. All right. Still pretty good. Sweet boat. All right. All right, my friends, we had our nice morning kayak. Time to review the breakfast buffet here at Casa Bakal. We are staying in one of these glamping units right here, these kind of A-frame bungalows right on the water. So stick around to the end. I'll let you know what we paid for that for 3 nights. But having the breakfast included is really convenient because a lot of these lagoon spots are kind of far from town. This one's walkable, but it's still a little bit inconvenient. I'll also show you one of my favorite breakfast alternatives at some point in this video, but let's go check out what they have here and see if it's worth eating or if we should hit the other spot. All right, so this is actually the buffet here. It looks really good. It's not really a buffet. You have to order kind of main dishes, and I told Agustina, since it's her birthday, she gets to order both, and then we'll just share.
Okay.
¿Qué vas a elegir?
I think I make a choice.
Yeah, make a choice.
One salad and one sweet, I think.
Okay, one salty, one sweet. So you got an omelet. You gonna do an omelet?
With spinach.
And
Capers is good too.
Nice. Okay, yeah, I could do any of that.
Because to Mexican, maybe have spicy.
Yeah, no spicy for Agustina. That's been established.
And come with the eggs.
Okay.
Frijoles, fritos, refritos.
Yeah.
And guacamole.
Let's try that. All right, I'll show you this food when it comes out, but one thing is for certain, the view with this breakfast is unreal. The view definitely gets a 10 out of 10, no matter what. All right, guys, so pretty solid here on the omelet. We got to get that first bite magic. We got some egg and bacon action. Agustina wanted to do something.
Don't feel my action.
Something U.S.
I am American girl now.
I'm a very American girl with this, and some French toast. That looks pretty good too. And the mate, of course. And I got coffee with milk. So we gotta get that first bite magic to see how this actually is. Chilling, enjoying the view. Really good vibe here so far at Casa Bakal. But how's the omelet? Caprese. Pediste la caprese. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Tastes like basil. Pretty solid. Num num num. All right, Agustina's robbing me, getting her first bite magic. It's a mucha albahaca, ¿verdad? Like very herbaceous, really good. Yeah, that's a solid spread there. I gotta give the breakfast buffet, it's gotta be at least a 9 out of 10. I mean, for an included breakfast, I've had much worse. And also we got this.
We make Argentina breakfast.
Yeah, we got some toast, mate, butter.
But you can put like this. First, mantequilla.
I'm such a savage. I just dip the bread right in the butter thing. Like my style, I just...
No! What do you do?
Like that. And just...
No, like this.
Sometimes I just eat butter right out of the thing.
No, but you put butter, guacamole, and... Sí, muchas gracias.
Wow, look at that.
And this is Argentine breakfast.
Wow. That looks really good. Can I steal some of that? I don't know why. Okay. She knows what she's doing. All right, guys, moment of truth on this French toast. Agustina's gonna do the honors. Got a blackberry, blueberry on there. Cometelo. First bite magic on that. Yeah? It's a good omelet. Or, it's not an omelet. French toast. Coffee is not strong enough, clearly.
Está buenísimo.
All right, let's try it. Look at that bite.
Más caliente sería más rico.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really good though. It's got some nice cinnamon flavor. It's just not that hot. It's the only complaint, but it's really good. So guys, one thing I have to mention when it comes to reviewing any lodging on the lagoon, the Wi-Fi is pretty much generally unusable. I mean, it might get you some web browsing or some basic stuff, but if you want to actually send videos or upload anything, good luck with that. So we're actually here in town at La Quinta, Cafe, one of my favorite go-to spots. Pretty cheap eats, good quality coffee, teas, crepes, pancakes, all that stuff. You can take a quick peek at the menu here. Waffles for 80 pesos, pretty sweet. Baguettes for 120, 140. But more importantly, guys, they've got just strong enough Wi-Fi, 17 on the download, 21 on the upload. Still pretty atrocious. I actually uploaded a YouTube video from here September of last year, 2025, and it took, I want to say, close to 3 hours to upload it to 4K. So digital nomads, you've been warned, this is not really a long-term plausible spot, and I think that's why Bacalar hasn't really blown up, is the internet is absolutely atrocious and just simply not good enough for digital nomads. Now you know, that's the internet. I always try to show the Wi-Fi speeds at any lodging, and I'm telling you guys, it's like kilobits per second, not megabits. So it's very, very slow at Casa Bakal. Now you know. All right, guys, I'm going to show the room when we get back there, the bed, etc., and exactly what we pay. Just to give you guys a quick idea of what 120 pesos gets you in Bacalar. Not bad, not a ton of protein on there. I'm probably going to lose a kilo or two on this trip, but the crepe looks fantastic as well. That's caramel, caramelo.
No, café.
Almendra, looks pretty good. All right, guys, so I'm just going to break it down for you at this point. Is Casa Bakal worth it? Well, it depends on how much you pay. So on booking.com, if you look this up on Google, you'll see these are around 2,500 pesos a night. But if you just keep checking booking.com on the daily and your dates are flexible, you'll see that the prices fluctuate based on demand. And you can actually get these for under 2,000 pesos a night right here on the lagoon, and that does include a pretty good breakfast, as you saw earlier in the video. It includes stand-up paddle and kayak, but I do have to mention one thing, is that technically they only allow you to use the kayaks from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., which is pretty bogus, because you want it for sunrise and you want it for sunset. But what people do is these employees don't arrive until 9, and they keep the kayaks right over here, and they're not locked up, and the guests just simply take the liberty of grabbing them and going. And that's what we did this morning, and also that's what we did yesterday. We ended up using 2 kayaks, and then we stashed them alongside of our bungalow and then grabbed them right at sunrise. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the room. It's nothing fancy. It's kind of considered glamping, and it does not have its own bathroom. You have these shared bathrooms right through here. You have the nice pool, and it's a beautiful, beautiful estate. But this is the room itself, the lodging. Let me knock on the door, make sure Agustina's decent. She's got the no molestar. Knock, knock, knock. Birthday girl. Cumpleañera. La cumpleañera. So, just real quick, we've got a little bit of a mess with all our snacks and food here. Hi, August.
Hi.
So this is the space right here. Actually, very, very comfy bed. She's
Cheers.
got a birthday beverage with her fancy new Starbucks cup that was one of her birthday gifts. And this is the space, but it does have a nice cold AC and a king size bed that is super, super duper comfortable. Not a whole lot of storage or anything like that. We've got our stuff just alongside the bed. So it is glamping, but when you open, or when you wake up in the morning, you look out and you have that view right out the window. So waking up to that is kind of what you're paying for. And yes, in previous videos I showed some cheaper options, Los Tucanes, but I don't know if that place is open anymore. So anyway, Casa Bakal is definitely an option. I think the ratings are fairly accurate. It's probably getting the ratings it deserves on Google, which are pretty solid. I'd definitely give it like an 8 out of 10. Now this one here, and guys, they're not comping me anything to do this video, that way I can stay completely honest. This one here actually has its own stairs down and another door right down into the water, but it's like, I think an extra $80 or $100 a night, and it was not available on our dates. But that's a pretty cool option. You just wake up, go down your own stairs, do your own little chapuzon right into the water. You've got the access to this nice dock. The sailboat is out right now, but you can book sailing tours. I might show that in the next video, actually. So, but I'm trying to find a good balance between just being present for Agustina's birthday and filming videos for you all. Hopefully you appreciate the efforts. If so, smash the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already. that is Casa Bakal. If I left anything out, you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below. I'd be happy to answer your questions. Until next time, guys, from Bacalar, Rope Monster, out.